central Italy, 750 years before the birth of Christ. Starting on a path that would lead farther than they could ever have imagined, farmers settled at a place on the river Tiber. They called it Rome. It thrived, building legendary roads, encouraging trade with neighboring cities. Life was good, but Rome's citizens hungered for more and developed mighty legions to conquer new lands. The empire grew stronger. None could thwart Rome's destiny. Defeated captives became slaves, bought by rich citizens who enjoyed Rome's unrivaled civilized life. But not every citizen lived in such luxury, leading to riots by the hungry and the poor. But Rome thrived, leaving as proof of its glory spectacular venues for the tough, often dangerous entertainment its people demanded.
Why, hello there, folks. Welcome. It's Monday night, so it's time to get retro. Welcome. This is my stream I do every Monday night, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, where I play and showcase retro games for retro systems. And I define any system that predates native support for HDMI as being retro. Of course, this week, I'm not actually doing a system, so to speak, more an old PC. This Dell Dimension 2400, I think it is, desktop that I bought last year at a Goodwill store. Not even a Salvation Army, some other Goodwill store. And brought it home and decided to start setting up my own retro desktop setup thingy by getting a Dell branded monitor, a Dell branded keyboard, and a Dell branded mouse with a ball in it. Bet you haven't seen that in a while, huh? Yep, more proof that I don't know how to spend money. So yeah, and I've also done the really stupid thing of hooking this computer setup up to my open source scan converter to digitize it, spit it out via HDMI into my main desktop PC's capture card, and now in addition to it being showing up on this Dell monitor, let me pick up the camera and I can show you what I'm talking about. There it is. I've also have it on the big screen TV. Maybe I can show that. Yay, I know how to do stuff. And of course, it's also being sent to the capture card. So, yep, and I figured that the best way to use all this really overly elaborate setup is to play an old PC city building strategy game from the 90s, specifically Caesar 3. This is a game I actually had back in the day, and this is that copy. One of the very few PC games I still have left over from that era, as I believe I traded most of those to someone for like a bunch of Genesis stuff, which I later ended up trading again. Yeah. let's not get into that. But the point is, this is one of the few games left over from that time period. And this is a game I remember sinking a decent amount of time into. Not as much as Civilization 2 or SimCity 4. But regardless, I'm going to jump in here. This is a game by Sierra. And it's, like I said, a city building game. Kind of like SimCity, except it's set in the days of the Roman Empire. I'm going to start a new career here. This is a pretty nice, actually, this Dell branded keyboard actually feels pretty darn nice. I think it is a PS2 keyboard. The only reason why I can't really use it as my main computer's main keyboard is because it doesn't have any volume controls or anything like that, and I have become extremely reliant on the ability to mute my computer speakers with the push of a button on a keyboard, and this doesn't have that. There might be some Windows command I could type in to do that, but I want to learn stuff. Alright. There we go. How's that for a, how's that for, okay, let me just, one more thing. There we go. Make it extra stupid.
Let your governorial training begin. First, you must learn the basics of constructing Roman settlements. Build areas of housing, and you'll soon see people move into your city. You can click and drag the mouse to build lengths of path at once. Plan paths carefully, with as few intersections as possible, to ensure people will walk where you want them to. At every intersection, walkers must choose which way to go. Each intersection lessens your control over their actual routes.
Yeah, I have no idea if this is going to be the type of game that anyone's going to want to watch be streamed. In fact, I'm going to go out on a limb and assume that no one is interested in it. But you know what? That's okay. I'm interested in this because this is a game I have fond memories of. I remember it being a lot less annoying than Civilization 2. No more plebs you have to deal with. But I remember that another game later released by this company, which I also bought and may feature at some point in the future, is Zeus, as an even more refined game than this. Alright. Here I am. It took me a little bit of doing to get the resolution of both the desktop's monitor as well as the game itself to output a resolution that the OSSC, the TV, and the capture card will actually like. And it is the OSSC is only just digitizing this signal. It's not doing any funny line multiplying stuff with it. So yeah, we're going to pick a spot here and start building. First, clear some land. Then I'm going to put some houses here. And then see what happens. Now, if I remember correctly, this first mission is entirely tutorial, and it doesn't have any particular, objectives. By the way, in case you haven't noticed, I'm sitting in a different spot than usual. I'm sitting at my desk, which is behind the couch that I would normally be sitting at, because this is a computer game, which I need a mouse and keyboard. And as a result, I had to reposition my microphone and the camera accordingly. It is now the camera is now situated on my primary computer monitor, and the microphone is hovering above the keyboard that's sitting on top of my desk. Thanks to this handy dandy mic arm that I got last year. Alright, so let's take a look here. No, I don't want to leave the Empire, I just want to there we go, right click to exit out of that. I can't remember if I can zoom in or not. Clear some more land, build some more stuff. Uh-oh, looks like we got a fire here. Now, back in the day, I developed what I thought was a fairly impressive system of making sure that I would always have the necessary utility and support people going past the buildings that needed protection and such. Which was to basically build like an access road in the middle of residential areas like this, in which only prefects, engineers, anyone who basically need to keep buildings from falling down or burning down or anything like that, and that they will always go back and forth between them, that they would never wander around randomly. And I remember this being a fairly effective system, even if it resulted in my cities being taking a whole lot longer to build. And look at that, there's a collapse. So yeah, I'm gonna have to go ahead and deal with that. And look, it's the prefecture that collapsed. Great. Alright. And we also need to have like a well here for people. Alright, so what I'm gonna do is sort of complete a circuit, as it were. Actually, I didn't need to demolish that at all. There we go. And just like that, every building within this block should be covered by the prefect and the engineer. That's more or less my philosophy in setting this kind of thing up. Get another one of these wells here, just in case. Like we can build a Senate for whatever reason. Of course, we're also going to have it being protected by this stuff as well. You know, rather than building more stuff, I'm just going to have this crap. Maybe not. Alright. I know I'm wasting time on this, but I don't want this Senate building to just collapse here, so... Here we go. It is a pricey building after all. Yay, finally more people are moving in. Oh, okay. I guess I did achieve the objective. Alright. I guess I was wrong.
Congratulations! You have grasped the basics to my satisfaction. In the interest of advancing your education, I have one more gentle assignment for you. Onward to Brundisium.
He sounds like he should be narrating a Harry Potter movie or Planet Earth. You think? I wonder if that is David Attenborough. I don't know. I guess I'd have to look that up. Right-click to exit.
Your priorities should be security, housing, food, and water in that order. Without housing and food, new immigrants will not move into your city. Rome now wishes your city to grow food.
Okay.
Build a farm on fertile land. Look for the yellow tufts that indicate this. Connect it to housing with a path. If the housing is too far away, the farm will not get access to labor. Build a granary near to the farm and make sure that it too has access to labor. When the wheat is ripe, a cart will carry it to the granary. Gradually, the granary will fill up. The fewer empty windows you can see, the fuller the granary is.
Yes. And then markets. Alright. Okay, so this area right here is the fertile land the British guy was talking about. So let's clear some land here. Clear this land as well. Alright, so what we want to do is basically do what we did before, except we have to do more stuff. Right. And just like before, I use the same method of making sure the stuff doesn't collapse or anything. Alright. There we go. Let's put a, actually let's demolish this well and put it right at the corners, at the ends right here, so that way I can fit more housing. There we go, I like that idea. Alright. Now then, we need some farms. Wheat, I guess, is the only thing I can grow. Alright, and these things are also going to need their own engineers and such. See if I can, I don't think I can cover all this stuff with a single one, so yeah, that could be problematic. Oh well, I'll do this, put these guys right here and hope for the best. Alright, now we need a granary. That seems like a good spot. And finally, a market. Hey, look. That also seems like a good spot. And since it already has access to these support buildings, I might as well put the Senate here as well. Alright. Well, my city has plenty of housing for more workers. I'm wondering where these where they are, though. You see, that's the problem, is that the prefects that are on these paths like this are just sort of wandering around aimlessly. So how about if I make it so they don't go that way, if I can. Small temple. Providing water, huh? All right. Finally, some people are moving in, eh? Reservoir. Can't remember if these buildings collapse. Should I assume that they do? Connected via aqueduct. Build another reservoir here. And then now we can put fountains. Prefecture and an engineer's post here. And that way it'll keep not only will it keep these houses from collapsing, it'll also keep the help keep the Senate from collapsing as well. Looks like the granary is full. Looks like we need to do something about that. City needs more workers. Alright, apparently they want me to appease Mars, so fine, I guess I'll do that then. My city still needs more workers. I have an abundance of available housing. And no one moving in. I don't know if this is going to be a longer or shorter than usual stream tonight, but I guess we'll find out. Clear some land for future expansion. Cirrus, alright, I guess I have to build Cirrus a thing as well. Finally, I have some people trickling into the city. Not available yet. Not available yet. Have two nearly full granaries, and yet no sign of in your city. All right, gardens. I'm in no danger of running out of fuel. I have no danger of running out of food here. It'll indicate on the icon itself when it's close enough to a reservoir to. And here it is. Look at that. Who's upset now? Mercury? Till next time, Metro Detroit, imagine yourself in Mercury. Fine. Really? People are eating more food than they are producing, and yet the granaries are full. I find that claim to be highly dubious. Just saying. Alright, I need a, I want to build another market. Right here. And while I'm at it, I should probably put some more, if I can rotate the camera here, I should probably put some, preventative structures. Make sure this stuff doesn't collapse. And it also allows me to put more housing here. Which I will do just that. Alright, what, I feel like there's something I could build. What's it? Little gardens, right? Where are those things? Ah, gardens. Under engineer's post for some reason. I suppose I should build some more farms as well. My city needs more workers. Plenty of available housing for them, they're just not moving in. It's kind of a conundrum. Okay, how did that building catch fire? Oh, I see. I see the problem entirely. Never mind. Because that thing was right next to a road on the other side. That explains it. Under this system, that is supposed to be impossible, but it happened this time because of a simple oversight. I have 40, I need 92. Yeah, the population is growing very slowly. Oh, great. Mercury. Really, it's been a long time since I've done this, since I've played this game. To a clean supply from a fountain. Okay. Maybe we should get rid of some of these things because they aren't even juicing. Yeah. Something collapsed, I don't know what. How come we don't have an engineer going back and forth between those spots? No employees live nearby, that's the problem.
That fat lady up front told me to carry this and follow her.
That's why you can click on people.
Citizen, this place needs more workers.
Alright, well, how do I do that? How do I get more workers? Ideally, you don't want the prefectures to be direct proximity to houses that you're trying to get to evolve. People are still slowly trickling in here. Mercury. I have 2 devoted to Mercury? What? That's not what I wanted. Who's missing? I have Neptune. I have Mercury. I have Ceres. Mars. Who's missing? Venus. These things must be getting regular maintenance from these other prefectures and engineers. Or something like that, because they're not getting anything from here. Let's set the prefecture over here then. And let's put a garden here. Since I can't get any new residents, maybe I can get wealthier residents in the areas that are at least getting some, and maybe higher density buildings as well. Yeah, people are just trickling in. A very tiny, very slow trickle here. I wonder, I mean, look at all this housing I have that's available. I have lots of food and housing available. What more do people want? Maybe a school? I don't have enough I don't have enough workers as it is. Well, I guess I'll give it a try. Something's got to convince people to move here. I'll destroy these things until I get some people actually living in that area. I have 2 granaries that are completely full. Large tent, small hovel, large shack. Did not receive any food supplies from the local market. How did I just set up a local market? Is that something I collapsed? I think it was. This is clearly not going well, is it? See, the prefects not only put out the fires, but they're the ones responsible for keeping fires from happening in the first place. Well, I might as well put that in the temple that was just destroyed. Not Neptune. Not Mercury, not, let's see here, that means it's, Venus. I might as well put that there. But at the very least, it'll mean it'll be, protected from by these guys. Hopefully that'll keep those buildings from falling down at least. That's the idea anyway. I might as well do the same thing with the market here. Since I believe that that was something that got destroyed anyway.
Greetings. I'm new to this place. Do you know of anywhere to live?
Yeah, we have still plenty of housing. So yeah, lots of places. Alright, these houses are starting to evolve again. That's good news. And look, people are moving in. The situation seems to have stabilized for the moment, which is good news for me. Oh, that's it? Come on, we need a lot more people than that. As long as it says 0% unemployment, it means my worker count is too low. I'm enjoying this. I don't care if no one's watching this. I'm enjoying this. It's been over 20 years since I spent this much time playing this game. Improve the desirability of it, why not? Some more gardens right here as well. Population is continuing to increase. Though at a rate that is still much too slow for my liking. And the school burnt down. That's just great. We just have an engineer and a prefect here, so that's good news. Now let's try doing that again. Let's put the school. Should be more protected now. I wonder what the range that I can build these fountains is from the aqueduct. Seems pretty far away, but as soon as I go over here, nope. Okay. How far from the reservoir, I mean. Which means I should probably start connecting this. Build another reservoir, sort of in on this side. Like that would be good. put a fountain here. Look at that. Now a fountain can be placed across every area in which there's housing. Like that positioning? I thought you would. I know I like it. And now we're getting more people moving in. Must have did something right. Apparently we're gonna need forms here. Make sure it doesn't collapse, but also make sure it has road access as well. Anyway, I should also think about expanding in this direction while I'm actually getting low on money here. Apparently not enough people live near that building for it to have any employees. Okay, so the population has gone up, but there's still a lot of housing spots that are not I'm gonna put another farm closer to where people actually live. Right here we'll do it. That way I'll have at least one functional one anyway. Oh wow, there's a flood of people moving in. This is what I want, by the way. Try to build more housing, although it kind of doesn't matter at this point. I still have so many empty lots here where no one has moved in. I'm gonna demolish this thing. It's probably costing money, and it's not generating any. Maybe we should go visit the labor advisor, see if we can get some, okay, that looks good. Make sure we don't run out of money here. As you can see, not all the fountains are on all the time as a result. Had a sizable influx of people, but I guess it wasn't enough. And still losing money. Yep, I am not doing good on finances. May have to restart this thing again, actually. Maybe be a little less ambitious with my planning. I don't know. Alright, let's start deleting stuff, I guess. See how that affects things. Keep hitting escape to exit out these menus, where it's asking me if I want to quit the game, which is not what I want to do, by the way. For supplies for 17 months. We produce much more than we eat. Alright, we're gonna demolish this stuff. No one's moving in there yet anyway. I demolish this for the moment.
You got through that.
Oh. I guess they bailed me out. It is just a tutorial mode after all. It's been a long time since I played this game. Donated 4,000. Alright, well, trying to get it so I can make some money, but it's not easy. I mean, even if I stopped all construction here, it's still a problem of the wages being too high. Finances. moving in. I'm gonna set the difficulty settings down to normal. Maybe that'll make a difference. I don't know why they were set to hard. Maybe we should start putting some money into entertainment. Maybe that's an issue. Actor coming out. That's a big structure. Need to find space for that thing. I don't know if I can though. Wait, this might do. What I need is for my population to grow. I mean. And it's just not. Which is kind of a problem. Yeah, there are plenty of jobs on tap. It's just no one's moving here. Yeah, the problem of not having enough people living here. Maybe these farms are... We're going to destroy a couple of these farms. Maybe that will improve the situation, because we have more food than we can use at this point. And maybe if there's fewer people working in the farms, more people working in these other areas, that'll improve the situation. That's the hope, anyway. Apparently, this location is not actually providing any actual actors there, so we're gonna have to do something about that. I go on, Bob. Unemployment 6%? Okay. Quite a change in fortune, isn't it? Wages, the income is getting closer to covering the cost of wages, so of course construction is also another matter. Because now it's no longer near labor, dadgummit. Alright, there we go. Not had anyone moving in. This game's a lot more finicky than I remember. And this is still the tutorial phase, too. Maybe one less farm will help the situation a bit, or at least with the, maybe with the wages and with the lack of workers. Getting closer to balancing the books here. Still not there yet, though. Playing this for a little over an hour now. Wow, time really does melt away when you're playing this kind of game. Even when you're doing as poorly as I am right now. Maybe I should just focus on improving the desirability of the structures I have. Maybe that's the secret. Nearby small tent. I don't see a small tent nearby. Nearby large tent. Large shack. Okay, this needs apparently water from a fountain, so I can definitely provide that. I think. Keep putting more and more gardens. That's at least making these houses bigger. Large level. I don't see a single small tent anywhere near there, so I don't know what that thing's talking about. If I rotate the camera angle. Now they want a school. How's my finances? How's labor cost? It's very close to evening out. What do we got here? A small casa. Now we're getting some better stuff. It's funny how those buildings actually look crummier than the hovels that they replaced. Kind of. I don't know. Actually, let's put a bath right here. Oh, right there. So now what? I still have the problem with people not moving into the city. It's just I'm making the extra room for 55. I'm making these the existing structures more valuable. At least that's what I'm trying to do anyway. Primitive of water supplies, okay. Fountain, I think I can change that. Maybe try to make the houses that are being problematic evolve. Maybe that's the answer. Apparently we need another market, so... A warehouse, huh? Workshop, raw materials? What? When did they add this stuff? Maybe I should have been paying more attention to that last tooltip. Let's see here. I guess let's put this like right here. No employees live nearby, so maybe not. Let's put it right here then. Spending precious money that I don't have, and that I can't really afford to spend. I'm an idiot. I don't know what I'm doing. That's how the pros do it. A clay pit? What? Pottery barn, I'm guessing? Guess I'll delete another farm then, because it's not like I have running out of food anytime soon. When I get to the point where I need more food, I'll build more farms, which, of course, by then I'll have more workers. Theoretically. I now have less than half the farms I had when I started this program I'm working on right now. Fine, let's see how far we can operate with only 2 farms then. I'm also going to need a warehouse, I believe, to store this stuff in. Nearby large shack. This does not have access to water from a clean fountain. Okay, so the amount of income I'm making is exceeding the amount I'm spending in wages, so that's good. So if I just don't build anything or demolish anything, I should actually start turning a profit, right? My granaries are still full, by the way. Alright, let's see what happens when we only have a single farm. That's right, people can walk across those garden areas, including prefects. I need to keep that in mind. Ah, trade within the empire. Maybe I can start selling some of my food. Our city. Alright. Some people are moving in now. Maybe the benefit of my opening a trade route. Oh, apparently I won. Okay.
You learn quickly.
Not really.
You now have the skills to complete a real assignment. From now on, you can choose your career's direction. Take the more peaceful province to concentrate on governing, or the more dangerous one to confront Rome's enemies.
I'm going to say the peaceful one. I think that's a better route.
Caesar is at today's gladiator tournament and is unable to see you himself.
All right.
He has asked me, his proconsul for Roma, to brief you on your
That's
next
Rome,
assignment.
by the way.
Now that you have proven your skills, you are to found a small city just south of Rome. To build the city up to a modest level, you must provide more goods and services than you have achieved thus far. Plan carefully. Rome's Senate expects a good return on the starting money it entrusts to you. Your new province is rich in resources. Set up industries and trade routes, and export goods to earn
I'm going to definitely have to make
need.
more efficient, design a more efficient way of making sure my buildings don't collapse and catch fire and
You
such.
should construct a dock so that you can trade overseas. Build the dock on the river with the flotsam, and make sure that it has a warehouse nearby to store exports and accept any imports. Trade ships will approach your dock when you open a sea trade route and tell your trade advisor which goods to buy and sell. Like most buildings, the dock needs road access to labor. Caesar's expectations for you are not excessive. He will rate your performance in 5 categories: peace, prosperity, culture, favor, and overall population size. But the goals he has set you are rather low. Anything else that
Benefiting
he asks
from
of you
low
should
expectations,
easily be
am
within
I?
your power to provide. He will be particularly pleased if you fulfill his requests promptly. Oh, and a word of caution. Heed carefully any reports of worsening mood among your citizens. Your people will not forgive much just because of your newness to governing. If your city has high taxes, low wages, little food, or lots of unemployment, it will be hard to attract immigrants, and citizens might turn to crime.
Great.
Your advisors are always available with help and advice. A large part of the secret to good governance lies in using all of the information at your disposal. Whenever things aren't going as expected, take the time to find out why, and learn how to correct the problem.
Ah, all right.
Capua is under no military threat, so your management skills alone will ensure your success.
All right. All right, so here's where the farmland is. cheap. A significant starting amount of money, but we need to find a good spot to start. I'm going to start it here. I think this area would be a good spot. First things first, clear a very large swath of land. How? Next, we need a road. I think I'm going to do more circular routes and less straight lines. My mouse cord is getting caught. Of course, this is also eating into potential farmland, so I need to be mindful of that fact. Speaking of which, why don't we start doing something about that? There's plenty of farmland on this map. I shouldn't be that concerned. Granary. Granularities, excuse me. Market. Now it has some access to water. It's better than nothing, I suppose. Probably build more housing while we're at it. Reservoir. Another reservoir. Probably didn't need to actually do that, but whatever. I'm gonna reposition these things over here so they're not directly next to that stuff. I think that'd be a better idea, don't you think? space is too small for a Senate, unfortunately. Unemployment 39%. Alright, well, let's do something about that then. How about a clay pit? Workshop, pottery. I already have a clay pit. And then let's clear this land right here as well. And build a warehouse. I'm gonna replace this with a fountain. Sirius is upset. Alright, I might as well build one of these to each of the deities. Unemployment is probably a issue holding me back, so why not? Besides, they're all well within the protection of the prefect and the engineer's post, so why not? No employees live near there. Or there, for that matter. Need more farm, apparently. Actually, we don't. The granary's full. Alright. Poor access to employees. Got it. I don't think the fountain actually needs road access in order to work. Alright, we're gonna need doctor's offices then. People are eating more than they are producing. I seriously doubt that. I think I probably need another granary, actually. Or maybe that's the issue. Oil, huh? Apparently we need oil. I should probably spend some money to open up a trade route. Industry's on. After all, I'm going to need to be able to make some money, right? Rather head that problem off earlier rather than later. Now, warehouse or farm. We need no employees live nearby. Now what? Oh, great. Crap. No employees live nearby. Okay. Apparently I need to solve that problem first. Yeah, it's been oh great. Everything's collapsing, isn't it? Good job, me. I seem to fix that problem for the moment anyway. Reservoir, yeah, I got it. Still need a warehouse of some kind. Let's put that in there for the moment. Rebuild these farms if I can. And I just need to stockpile some oil, because Caesar needs oil, apparently. I don't know why, but whatever. No entertainment to be found. No water there. I seem to have boxed myself in with this water reservoir problem. I need an open path from there, and I don't have one. Oh well. Guess I'll just have to build another reservoir. What was the building that caught fire? I said a fire broke out in the city, but I can't tell where.
There's no space for this lot anywhere in the city.
Really? Apparently the granaries are not accepting anything right now for some reason.
The destination for these goods won't accept them. I'm told.
Yeah, that makes no sense at all. They have the workers and they have road access, so it should be working just fine. Maybe that's the answer, putting gardens in between houses like that. "24 months to comply." What? How many do I have? 2? Dagnammit. Well, dagnammit. Workshop oil. I still don't know why these guys...
There's no space for this lot anywhere in the city.
That's not true at all. You are literally right next door to the where you need to bring it. Yeah, sometimes the AI scripting in this game tends to break. I've been streaming this for almost 2 hours. I'm thinking of calling it a quits. And it's not just because of my lack of success, although that is certainly a big factor in it. It's also the fact that well, I'm getting a little tired here. Well, this is definitely an interesting trip down memory lane, although to be perfectly honest, my poor implementation of some ideas that I had a long time ago are not proving to be all that effective. I don't know. It's a conundrum, that's for sure. Conundrum that I don't particularly have the energy to try to figure out. Well, I'd say it was a an interesting experiment. It might be a little while before I try anything more with this Dell Desktop again, mostly because I'm not entirely sure what I want to do next. This is sort of an experiment, and it looks like it went off pretty well. Doesn't look like anyone watched it, but that's all right. That's not what I'm testing. I'm testing stuff like just how feasible I think doing something like this would be in the future. At some point, I could actually try out other like old computer systems. Like I'm keeping an eye on. Well, it's not an old, but it is a retro style. The Commander X16 computer from 8-Bit Guy. Maybe I could incorporate something like that into a setup like this, or maybe I could try getting like a Tandy 1000 or something. I don't know. But for the moment, I'm going to call it a day here. But before I do, I'm going to take a moment to thank you for watching. I appreciate when people take time out of their day to watch my streams and videos, whether in live or in archive form. I'm going to leave the Empire here. Just as a quick reminder, I do stream just about every day, 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, from Sunday through Thursday, and I'm currently playing through Control Ultimate Edition on the Xbox Series X. I do a stream on Monday night like this, retro or otherwise, 8 p.m., and occasional 4K and or HDR uploads on Friday. This Friday, I have some footage of the medium for the Xbox Series X, a couple of videos, about an hour, starting at the beginning of the game, and, well, I guess going as far as I can in that time period. And that's scheduled to publish Friday morning. And I'll definitely be back here tomorrow morning, 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, for more Control Ultimate Edition. And until then, take it easy.